What's going on, guys? This is Damian from The Lookout and I am here with Fusion World Oceania Regionals Top 16 Breakdown 127 players regional event which took place last weekend. And guys, this is the very last regionals event where only set 1 is legal. Going forward, all of them will have set 2 legal. So it's exciting to see the last hurrah for set 1. But before we begin, 2 things. First off, we give away codes on every single Fusion World video. We give away 2 codes to 1 lucky winner. All you got to do is be a subscriber, like the video and leave a comment. And then at the end of the next Fusion World video, I will be showing you the lucky winner. And of course, huge shout out to the Coffee Club, our lovely patrons. These are our $2 and up patrons. They buy us coffee, they keep this crazy content grind going. And guys, thanks out for support. If you wish to join the Coffee Club, link to our Patreon is in the description below. And I think that's about everything. Roll the video! As with all of our videos, let's start with the breakdown, or in this case, general info. This was a live event organized by Tuck Games. Huge shout out to Tuck Games, phenomenal TO. Very good friends of the channel. We have worked with them for a year now. Congrats, I'm so happy to see that you had a massive event. 127 players in total, 10 rounds with a top 8 top cut. 10 rounds. Awesome. And of course, huge shout out to everyone who had participated at the event. From the players to the TO to judge staff, everyone, all of you are awesome. I hope you had fun. And I hope you're gonna join the next event. Now, let's jump into the breakdown. Here it is, guys, the top 16, 127 players. Look at this, it kinda looks familiar. So, first off, congrats to everyone who made it to the top 16. Let's start with first place, Broly. So, Broly wins again. Like, Broly is, like I've said multiple times, Broly is the best. Broly is by far the best deck in set 1 meta. Then, second place Broly, third place Broly, see? Fourth place Frieza. Okay, so one Frieza manages to squeeze in to the top 4. Then we have Gohan, the less good green deck. I know a lot of people thought that Gohan's gonna be the best one. Now, it was Broly all along. 6th place Frieza, and then we get to the very exciting ones. 7th place Beerus, and lo and behold, after a month or so, there is a blue deck. There is a blue deck in the top 8, and that is Goku Black. Goku Black gets 8th place. Congrats. Then we have pretty much all of the same. 9th place Broly, 10th place Gohan, 11th place Frieza, and then we have Gohan Broly, Gohan Broly, Gohan. So yeah, that's basically it for the for the breakdown. Huge congrats to everyone. Let's check out the deck lists. Okay guys, I am here once again with Deck Planet, the best deck builder in the world. Guys, if you're not using Deck Planet, do yourself a favor. You deserve to use the better, the superior deck builder. Like, and everyone should have an awesome experience when building decks. Everyone. There's literally no reason to use any of the other ones. Anyway, now there's even less reason because you see this cute little meta tag. So you will be able to find breakdowns from all Fusion World events under the meta tag. Including this one. So yeah, we are creating here a database of all events, except that here you also get an amazing deck builder and one of the most extensive databases of decks and cards online. So Deck Planet, go use it. Okay, so we are just gonna fly through these ones. Like, we're gonna fly through these ones because it's basically set 1. However, I also believe that everyone who came to top 16 deserves a shout out and deserves for their deck to be seen. And like some, I want to show you guys everything because these players have worked hard to get where they are. So, congratulations to everyone. First off, first place, Zixuan Lu. I am sorry if I butchered it. It's Broly. So going through it, I am surprised a bit that so many lists have ditched Turles. I really like Turles. So, but apparently I'm a bad player, I guess. I'm not the first place guy, so what do I know? 3 copies of Android, 1 Gohan, which heals, and then we get like the Big Bang attack here, and Destructive Strength. You know what? It looks a little bit better like this. Yeah, you see, this is another feature that only Deck Planet has. You can rearrange deck lists to suit your needs. So yeah, and of course 4 copies of the Broly Boss Monster. Then we get second place in this Broly. This one running Paragus Self-Awakener in it. Same extra card package, going a bit hard with instant Kamehamehas, 4 copies of androids, just looking to burst you down with double strikers. And of course 4 copies of Broly and the Vegeta. Then we have another Broly, Ryan's third place Broly. Okay, so this one ditches Big Bang Attack completely, opts to run Trunkses, so no Self-Awakeners, just go with the Trunks to fight for the board, and then using Turles. Yes, Ryan is a gentleman and a scholar. He's using Turles. Congratulations. Yes, I'm so happy to see this. Turles and Fat Cell Gokus here, so more ramp in the 5-cost slot. And then going upwards, you have 4 copies of the Gohan that just KOs something, 2 copies of healers, and then 4 of the androids, 4 of the boss monster. So going very aggressive here in the high end, and just instead of going with Big Bang, just fighting for the board with Trunks. 4th place is Dean's Frieza. Congrats, Dean. So well, it's basically Frieza, like it is, you know, the standard Ginyu packages here. Running the King Cold package, that's always cool to see. So you run this 5 drop and then it cheats out King Cold. That's a lot of value. That's 50k across the 2 attacks for just 5. That's huge. Plus you get to KO something with King Cold. 3 boss monsters, 3 coolers, and also running 4 copies of the Zarbon. The Zarbon is actually very, very cool. He fetches a lot of things from the deck. And of course you run the Ginyu package as well, and 3 copies of this Frieza because it can beat Broly. And then we have 5th place John. John, the one of the best Masters players in the world. John gets 5th place with Gohan. Congrats, John. I know that he did very, very well with Gohan back when the game just released. So it's cool to see that John picked Gohan for this event. So what do we have here? Running Turles, of course, John is gonna run Turles. Yeah. Good job, man. Like, I love seeing Turles. I love this card so much. It has critical. What's there not to love? Then the same extra card package going with 4 instant Kamehamehas and only 2 of the androids. That's an interesting ratio. 4 copies of Paragus, 2 SCRs. We haven't seen the SCR so far. So 2 SCRs and somehow 1 copy of this Goku. Like that's an interesting one. That's a tech choice that I would love to know. 6th place, James's Frieza. The one cool thing that stands out here immediately is Banan. You don't usually see Banan, but at the end of the turn you just restand something. So with your leader now you restand 3 cards, which kinda makes sense, because you're also running 4 copies of the Ginyu Frog, so you can just restand multiples of them, or you can just restand, let's say, some of your blockers, or you can spread it out a bit more through the 4 drops, the cooler, and something else. And other than that, 4 copies of the boss monster and 2 copies of Supernova. Then 7th place, Benjamin's Beerus. Okay, so Beerus makes it to the top 8. Doesn't run any of the extra cards which minus something. Just goes super hard on the SRs with 4 copies of the Double Striker, 4 copies of SSB, and then 4 copies of the SCR. So it's just looking to burn you. Also running 4 copies of Tournament of Power Arena. I think this card was very slept on. Like, even I thought like that this card is just garbage, but a lot of these red decks which manage to top actually run multiples of them. And you run Frieza because Frieza contests Broly, and of course here you have Fuva, like the last card that we'll go over. Because it's cool, you use Activate Main and then you use Fuva and it's minus 25 to something. And now 8th place, Charlie's Goku Black. There you go, Goku Black fans. So what do we have here? 3 copies of Gotenks, because you bring your Gotenks back with your boss monsters. 4 of the Gowasu. Like, that's really interesting. That's I haven't seen them so much, but it's cool. Look at, I see them at some various lists, but of course because we didn't have actual competitive events, this caught me a bit off guard, but it makes perfect sense, because you look at the top 5 and then you reveal a Goku Black or a Zamasu and you add it to your hand. Helps you get your Zamasu, helps you get your boss monster, because it's not locked, or this guy, because it is not locked to a specific cost. And there's another Zamasu here as well. And then you have some control here with 3 copies of Trunks. You have Pilaf, but without the loop, just Pilaf. 2 copies of Pen for some harder draw, and then you have the rest is just Trunkses and Mice. And 1 Sinister Sickle for board control. And now we're moving into the top 16. 9th place, Tyson's Broly. So it's Broly. So a lot of these lists now are gonna be the same, because there's not a lot of variants in set 1. Just going 4 copies of androids, not using a single instant Kamehameha, and running 4 copies of Moa to be able to fetch for the extra cards. Then we have 10th place Max Kennedy. If you don't know Max is one of the best Dragon Ball Super Masters players in the world, hands down one of the best. And here he got 10th place at Fusion World. Congratulations, Max. What do we have here? We have Gohan, and Max is running 2 copies of Goku. That's cool. It helps you fight for the board, like the 25k Trunks, but it's also 10k combo power, and it can swing face. That's the big thing. 2 copies of androids, no Kamehamehas, also running 4 copies of Trunks. So Trunks to fight for board, Goku to fight for board or to swing face, 2 Gohans which heal, 1 of the SCRs, and 2 of this guy. Okay, I'm very interested, Max. Let me know in the comments why this guy instead of like Turles or something. I keep seeing it here and there in the lists. Let me know, please. Then we have, or maybe it was one of these. I could have made a mistake when entering the list. Then we have Yankee Lu. I'm sorry again. 11th place Frieza. It's Frieza. Like again, it's the standard thing. 4 copies of this guy to help you fight Broly's, Ginyu Toads to draw, 2 Frieza SRs, Coolers, and 2 Supernovas, and of course the Ginyu package. Then we have Meow's 12th place Gohan. This is the first Gohan list that we are encountering that's actually running Android 18, so this one was ditched completely. And then we have 3 copies of Future Trunks to fight for the board, 1 SCR, 2 Kamehamehas in this list, and of course Moa to help you get your extra cards. Then we have 13th place Jacob's Broly. Okay, congrats. What do we have here? This is 55 cards. Like, this is a big boy. So running Android 18, running 1 brother-sister combination for defense. It's just 20k for 1 energy, but the big thing is 2 copies of I-Beam. Choose 2 of your opponent's battle cards with cost 1 or less and KO them. I wanna know how useful this one was during the event. If you see this video, please let me know in the comments. And turnless, of course, turnless. Then we have 14th place Yu-Yuan's Gohan. This one is, well, it's also like what we have seen so far. It's the green Gohan, basically. 2 copies of Instant Kamehameha running the SCR as well, and just 2 future Trunkses. Then we have Arnob's 15th place Broly. Again, what we have seen so far, but this one is running the SCR. Not all of them do so, so that's cool to see. Running Self-Awakeners, Moa, and running Turles, and 4 copies of the Androids. And last but not the least, Arnob's 16th place. Okay, I have entered the name wrong here. I will correct it. I apologize. 16th place Gohan. Yeah, so it's Gohan, and it's running 2 copies of Turles, 2 copies of Androids, and 4 copies of the future Trunks. So anyways, guys, those were the deck lists. All of them will be in the description below on Deck Planets, which will lead you to Deck Planets meta page, where you can check out some other events as well. That's it for the video. Let me know in the comments below what's your opinion on the Oceania breakdown, the very last set 1 legal regionals. Are you happy to finally move away from set 1 into set 2, where Brawl is just gonna be replaced by a Tournament of Power Goku? Let me know in the comments. Are you excited to see at the tail end, at the very tail end of set 1 meta, Goku Black topping? That's very cool, and I cannot wait to see what the deck is gonna do with all of the new support. Anyway, let me know in the comments. I read all of your comments. I try to respond to everything. I love our little community. And huge shout out to the winner of the last giveaway. Congratulations, you have won 2 Fusion World pack codes, set 1 pack codes. Reach out to me either through Facebook, The Lookout, or through Discord. My tag is in the description below. And everyone else, you have another chance to win 2 pack codes. I'm going to be picking and announcing the winner at the end of tomorrow's Fusion World video. Anyway, guys, while you're still here, share the video, hit those like and subscribe buttons, help us get to 6k subs, when I'm gonna give away a booster box of set 2 codes. If we get there by the end of June, I'm gonna give away 2. So yeah, guys, please help us, I guess. Anyway, this has been Damien from The Lookout, and I'll see all of you in the next video.